Malta for SiGMA Europe, and with me is Yoel Zuckerberg, Chief Product Officer of Soft2Bet. Joel, thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Very nice, very good. Thank you very much for having me today.
How's your experience so far here at SiGMA Europe?
So I would say SiGMA Europe in Malta, for me it's very special because I was living in Malta for 4 years before. So it's always nice to come back home, right? It was my home a few years ago. Very nice to see all the peers of the industry. The industry is growing. A lot of new competition on the ground with new technologies, new innovations. So it's amazing to be here.
Wow. And I can say that you've seen how SiGMA has grown over the years, no?
Indeed, it's quite incredible, right? It's quite incredible to see such a growth for SiGMA, not only here in Malta, but in the whole European and outside of Europe as well. Amazing.
Yeah, I want to mention we're celebrating 10 years this year.
Wow, congratulations.
10
Happy
years
birthday.
of SiGMA.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. Well, now you have 15 years
Yes.
of experience, more
yes.
than 15 years of experience in the gaming industry. Can you describe, to us how has the industry in Europe evolved over the years?
So obviously, it's not a secret. It would be a boring answer, I would say, but regulation, right? Wide change of regulating and regulated markets, going to tighten, I would say, and being more in European market, right? When we call it, I would say the Maltese license is going slower and being stretched a little bit more, and more countries are going into the regulated market. That's the most obvious answer. But I would say innovation as well. In the last 15 years, when I started to work in the industry, I remember, not having, I would say, mobile apps, for example. Everyone was playing on the browser, I would say on desktop, even not mobile, I would say. So that quite changed in that field, yes. So I would say a lot of innovation from a tech perspective, AI as well, and growth of this industry, right? It's huge.
Right, right. Now, as an expert on the product management side, you drive product development and strategy at Soft2Bet. Can you tell us about some development that we can look forward to from Soft2Bet?
So I would say there are a lot of development cycles that are going on. I joined the company 2 years ago. We entered tremendous amount of regulated market in a very short period of time. I wouldn't say that we enter markets that no one is there, right? That's not the thing. But we entered in a very short period of time a lot of regulated market, which is quite intensive for all the tech and product team, right? To be able to compete with those giants that are there. So our idea is to take market share. And what differentiates us with the rest of the industry is actually our mega platform, which is our gamification. And that leads us to be, I would say, more successful than the others.
All right, I want to dig deep into that mega solution that you've just mentioned. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure. So first of all, Mega stands, it's just Mega Man. Mega stands for Motivational Engineering Gaming Application. Sounds very scientific words, but yeah, basically what we understand today is that the future generation right now are very mobile oriented, right? And casual gaming. I have my phone here. If you would check my phone and anyone's phones, they have a lot of apps, right? Downloaded with casual games, playing on games. The new generation are going to this direction of engagement. And I think that our industry is not quite innovating in that aspect. And we took, I would say, the work into our hands. And we strongly believe that, I would say, migrating and merging the world of the gaming industry with the gambling industry and engaging those two worlds together would bring amazing results from a retention perspective and player lifetime value. So we did that test, right? We were the first to do that, and the results are amazing. The results are amazing. So actually, we took a gaming app, I would say one of bowling games or stuff like this that are happening in the market, and we add those games as casual games within the gaming environment. So the players are depositing, playing casino, playing sports, and they accumulate, I would say, a sort kind of new currency, and with that new currency, they can play in those games, and by playing those games, they get rewards to come back to play in the casino. And that creates a loop of retaining customers, which increase the value drastically.
That's very interesting. It's really like, getting two different sides, together. Now, I want to ask you, Well, about your outlook for the industry in the coming year. It's almost 2025, maybe just a month away, and we're going to be welcoming the new year. What's your outlook for the industry in general?
So the outlook in the future, you have the near future and the future. I would say the near future, all the industry is going around the big buzzword AI, right? AI. So everyone is working with AI right now, trying, I would say, to improve all the works from the operational perspective, wherever we can use AI. Everyone use AI, including myself.
Me too.
It reduces the time for everyone on a daily basis. So why not using that? But we need to be cautious while using AI. We still need the human factor to be there. So that's one of the outlook. Regulated markets. I really hope that we are going into a more better direction from some of the regulated markets. The regulator, I would say, they need to work much closer with the operators because we understand the business. We know the business. I'm not saying that they do not know the business as well, but by working together, we can have a much better, bright future for the gambling industry. Um, and I would say innovation. That's the third thing. I think that our industry, we have a lot of people here coming, new people as well from the industry, outside industry coming. What we are lacking, in my opinion, is innovation. If I look forward back for the 15 years that I'm working in the industry and even more, there weren't some kind of drastic innovation in our industry. And I think that we need to ask everyone to take that industry forward in a more innovative way. And that will, I would say, push all the operators and all the B2B suppliers to be more innovative for the customers in the end of the day. That's very important, in my opinion.
Great points that you raised there. Thank you so much, Yoel Zuckerberg of Soft2Bet. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.